Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. According to Thai Sounds, Samsung Electronics reported record-high second-quarter operating profits, yet the news failed to sustain market confidence. South Korean stocks plummeted over 6.5% during trading on July 7, 2026, triggering a temporary circuit breaker. Similarly, the Japanese Nikkei index dropped by more than 1,000 points. Analysts noted that despite the strong earnings, heavy sell-offs in the semiconductor and artificial intelligence sectors fueled the downturn, impacting broad market sentiment. SK Hynix, another major Korean chip producer, also saw significant price declines. The market turbulence highlights investor anxiety surrounding the technology sector, as technical and AI-related stocks face substantial pressure across Asian markets. According to NBC News, a single-engine, two-seat light sport aircraft crashed into CITIC Tower, Beijing's tallest building, on Friday evening. The crash killed the pilot, who was the sole occupant of the plane, and injured 13 people on the ground. The 108-story skyscraper, also known as China Zun, suffered minor damage to its facade, with a hole left from two dislodged glass panels. The incident occurred around 5:55 p.m. near the East 3rd Ring Road in the Chaoyang district. Witnesses reported hearing a loud crash, and police quickly secured the area, closing nearby roads and forcing onlookers to delete photos and videos of the scene. Information about the crash was also censored on Chinese social media platforms. The cause of the crash remains unknown, and authorities are currently investigating whether the incident was accidental or deliberate. Beijing heavily restricts its airspace, having banned unauthorized drone flights just last month due to public security concerns. This is the first major aircraft crash in the Chinese capital since a tourist helicopter accident in 2022. According to Sinuanet, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum announced that talks with the United States are ongoing to ensure the review process of the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, does not create uncertainty for investors. At her daily press conference, Sheinbaum stated that these dialogues aim to guarantee investments in the region for the coming years. To follow up on this process, a U.S. delegation is scheduled to arrive in Mexico on July 20. Although the USMCA was not automatically renewed after the United States declined to extend it for another 16-year term on July 1, 2026. Sheinbaum clarified that the trilateral pact remains in effect until 2036. During this period, the agreement will undergo annual review processes. The USMCA, which replaced the North American Free Trade Agreement, has been in effect since July 1, 2020. Through these proactive bilateral discussions, the Mexican government aims to maintain economic stability and investor confidence. According to NHK, the number of people primarily working in agriculture in Japan has dropped below 1 million for the first time, reflecting a rapidly aging agricultural workforce. A survey released by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries shows that individual farmers stood at 986,600 in February this year. This represents a 4.8% decline from the previous year, and the first time the figure has fallen below the 1 million mark since comparable data became available in 1985. The farming population has shrunk by over 50% since 2010, when it exceeded 2 million. Age demographics highlight the crisis. Workers aged 75 or older account for 35.3% of the total. followed by those aged 70 to 74 at 21.2%. Conversely, the number of incorporated agricultural companies rose by 2.4% to 34,600. Ministry officials expect the decline in individual farmers to persist due to aging. To safeguard Japan's agricultural production capacity, the ministry plans to support farmland consolidation and efficiency improvements. According to NTD News, the Chinese Coast Guard announced a new law enforcement patrol in the waters east of Taiwan on Saturday. The Chinese authorities claim that this region falls under their jurisdiction. In response, Taiwan has firmly rejected this claim, maintaining that the Chinese Communist Party holds no sovereignty over these waters. The Taiwanese government has condemned the patrol as an illegal expansion of power that constitutes a direct violation of international law. To monitor the situation, the Taiwan Coast Guard deployed vessels to track two Chinese ships located more than 60 miles east of a Taiwanese airbase. Although these Chinese vessels remained outside of Taiwan's designated restricted waters, the incident marks a continued escalation in regional tensions as Beijing intensifies its pressure on the island. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.